What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Corpus Christi Originals podcast. I'm your host, Jesus Hilario, and today we're featuring a band that's been pushing the South Texas metal scene forward for years. They built a reputation for intensity, creativity, and sound that's unmistakably theirs. Today we're diving into the identity, the stories, the tour life, and what's coming next for ZombieKing. Let's get into it. What's going on, fellas?
What's up, bro? Thanks
Doing
for
all
having
right.
us, man.
Rob's down in the house, baby.
Old Bed, West Side, till
Come
I
on, the
die.
cotton pickers, boy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Somebody's talking about the cotton pickers. It's like a racial slur or something like
Nah.
that.
It's a town where it was made by the hardworking
Yeah.
folks that's the only work you can get back then, man. It was working the fields, and that's how it came to be. So it's a lot of
Yeah.
people take pride in that.
Damn,
It
that's
has nothing
awesome.
to do with race. It's not just one race or that have worked the fields. It's honest work, man. Honest job, hard work.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. So you're Eddie, and then Juan been on here before. How you doing, Juan? Doing all right? You look nervous, bro. Or is that just your normal face?
Default.
It's all
Default
good.
setting.
Hey, yeah,
Which
man.
one's my camera, bro? This one right here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So we'll start with ZombieKing. Obviously the name brings an image to everybody's mind. What's a common misconception about ZombieKing that you're tired of people assuming?
That we're a Disturbed cover band. That's good. We were just talking about that off camera. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's really any misconceptions. Maybe the Zombie King name itself might throw people off, and they
Yeah.
may be expecting like a more, I guess, brutal sound,
Extreme,
more
yeah.
extreme sound or
That's
whatever.
my personal experience is most people that know me that find out that I do music, I tell them the name and they think it's more like extreme or heavy or like, which I mean we're heavy, yeah, to an extent, but yeah, they
Yeah.
just the name alone they think brutal, they think
Yeah, right on. Yeah, he brought up Disturbed, and I wanted to mention that during this interview. Yeah, I can see how people see that from the first album, the Dead to Life album,
mhm.
because you have a lot of similar tones, like pitch wise and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I can hear Disturbed. Second album, you can't really hear it.
Yeah.
Because you changed melodic the way you do move melodically as far as up and down, and then you had a few screams in there, like just actual screams, like you know what I'm saying, not
Yeah,
tone
yeah.
scream, not trying to find a pitch scream,
Yeah.
which is kind of the stuff that I listen to. I'm thinking of like Veil of Maya or something like that, where it's just high screams and low screams. There's really no
Right, yeah.
melody to it. And I was asking the tuning version with him last time
Yeah.
because is there a certain key that you like or whatever. But anyway, so describe ZombieKing in one sentence, but you're not allowed to use the words metal, heavy, or horror.
What words can I use? Metal,
You can't use metal, you can't use heavy
Heavy.
or horror.
catchy. Okay, a sentence. One sentence, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Zombie King is aggressively catchy AF. Can we cuss on here?
Yeah, it's cool.
As fuck. That's my
Nice.
sentence.
Yeah, I'm trying to ask questions that y'all haven't been asked before because
That's a good question, man.
I seen you on the San Antonio Dudes podcast.
Oh, Rouse Metalworks.
Rouse
right,
Metalworks.
rocking right here. Shout
Yeah.
out Rouse Metalworks.
The dude, is that the dude? Well, they're both bald. I was gonna ask the one that doesn't have a goatee, because I seen two of them.
That's
Oh,
Rob.
That's Rob?
Yeah.
And then the other dude is
Tony Gomez.
Tony.
Yeah, there you go.
So
There you
Tony
go.
Gomez is from here. He's just a staple, man, pillar here in the
Shout out to
Corpus
them,
Christi
bro.
music scene. And then Rouse Metalworks, man, he's the longest standing fucking metal journalist in all of Texas.
Yeah.
Fucks out Texas, all of Texas.
How'd y'all feel when y'all were on there?
Man, that was sick.
Yeah.
He was
I had a good time.
I didn't get to make the trip.
had a
Eddie
good-
and Adan.
Yeah, me and my drummer.
Did you
landed
feel like that
on.
was a milestone for you?
I think so. Yeah.
It's cool.
He had a
man.
lot of praise for us, man. We had a good time with him. He lifted our spirits. Not that our spirits were down, but it was just like
Yeah.
it was like vindication. Like,
That's
damn,
good,
like,
man.
Motherfuckers really care.
Well, dude, sometimes you like work, and you don't really hear that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was
Mhm.
telling my son that this morning. Like, I mean, good job encouraging yourself, because sometimes you won't get that encouragement, you know?
Sure.
When someone sees you live for the first time, what emotion do you want them to feel in the first 30 seconds?
Love and hate. That's good. What about you?
Ooh, I don't know if I can. I guess the word I would say is a connection or yeah, sympathy or not sympathy, maybe empathy or yeah, just like togetherness. I think that would be the word. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You think?
definitely. There's
Yeah.
something that like everybody, no matter what we've heard, like no matter what people have compared us to, or what bands or artists or vocalists or guitarists, you name it, we always find a way to connect with people after the show. Like when we start talking to the crowd, man, it's always different, but there's always that strong connection made, and that's what's brought those people back to us every time we play.
Yeah.
There's just something about finding ways to have those people make that connection with you, and almost in a way like commanding it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like,
Yeah.
how do you do that, like, on stage? Has your, like, your the thought process changed from when you, like, first started to be on
Ooh,
stage? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Because I mean, even the guitars, you got to show up like they're right in front, like I'm here. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. It's so different now, man.
Yeah.
Early on, it was like a fight. It was almost like a struggle to like, hey, we're here and this
Yeah.
is us, and it's almost that feeling of like, man, we're fighting to get the spots that
how
we're
do I
getting,
get your
and how do I
yeah.
get you guys to come to the show? And then it started happening little by little for us. And now it's just like, and I was thinking about this earlier today, man. The biggest difference I would say is almost like, and I've heard it in like different like areas of entertainment, whether it's like sports or uh maybe with like actors, actresses, where they like sometimes people do this for years and they don't have their big shot, right?
Mm.
But then like years into the game, they hit a point where like it just all clicks. And I think we're like right there where it's all like, at least for me personally,
Yeah.
it's all starting to click. Like, why am I not letting this come to me? Why am I not, um, I'm confident in what I do. So why not go out there and just do it and just be?
Mm, mm.
Whereas like having that whole like fight mentality, it's great. Like it gets you to certain levels, but the experience and the wisdom, I don't think anything can replace that, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and then the music too. Like I'm thinking, like the music's got to be good as well.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if it's, you can have a following, you can have the community, but it only takes you so far if your
Mhm.
music's not really good. Which is seems like you guys are growing from one album to the next. So you just guys just had a tour, man. So and we talked about that earlier. So y'all, so you were mentioning McAllen was your favorite?
It's my favorite, man.
Yeah.
Corpus, what the fuck? How we from here? McAllen's our favorite show of the tour. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Hey, that's not knocking y'all though. We love
Yeah,
home.
no, it's all good.
We love home. But
Is it not knocking us? Because it's like there was a
Well, hey, dude, you know Corpus, we're like some of our worst critics, bro.
Oh, yeah.
bro. Well, like one of the interviews you just did, right?
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Corpus having that hater.
Oh yeah,
mentality.
You commented a few
And
times.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
commented, and there was another one I commented. I maybe like on Facebook or something, and I was like,
Yeah.
there are a few reasons, and I'm like, I'm always one to like just whatever. I'll bite my tongue. I know how the city is.
Yeah.
But hey, man, if like people aren't saying it enough, like nothing's ever gonna change,
Yeah,
right?
It's true.
Like there's just something about like not wanting your brother to do better than you,
Mm,
where like this, like we're family,
yeah.
in a sense, but you can't have it if I can't have it.
Yeah. And I'm thinking too, like maybe sometimes the pudding's not really good, you know what I mean? And we're just like, do I really want to tell people about this? You know what I mean? Some people are too honest, you know what I mean? Which I
Oh,
think is
yeah.
good for us, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I was mentioning you about like this sounding like Disturbed, which like it did sound like I did hear it. I was like, dang,
Yeah.
it does sound. I wish it didn't, you know what I mean? Because I want for us to be good at what we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, yeah, better shot on the next album. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. Man, so is there a moment on the road where you looked around and thought, yeah, this is really happening? Because we meant,
The moment the van pulled up, bro. The moment the van pulled up on day one, we're like, oh shit. I guess we're going.
Yeah. There was a lot going into that week. And I think, at the beginning of it, we're like, all right, we got it done. And now we got to get the whole tour done. It was like just checking like boxes. And then we're like, all right, we're ready,
Yeah.
and like we're doing this thing. So, yeah.
how did they respond the way y'all thought that they would respond in different cities? Or, I mean, were y'all looking at that?
For the most part, yeah.
Cool.
We
Made
kinda-
a lot of friends, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any new riffs or lyrics or song ideas get born on the road?
Not this time around, but I mean, we've been toying with some stuff though.
Yeah.
On some, like some demos and shit for the new stuff coming up. But we got the new record. It's still very much fresh, very much new to,
Yeah.
especially everyone who hasn't heard it. You know what I mean? So we're pushing that. But yeah, we work on stuff from time to time, man.
That's cool, man. Man, your shave is clean, bro. Like you just got off the bus like straight on. I'm feeling it right now, bro. Yeah. If you had to describe the personality of this tour or one bizarre or funny story, what would it be?
Man, I think just every night. So we brought an entertainer with us by the name of Jesse Wilder, who he had like an act in between
Oh, no
bands
kidding.
and shit, and he was doing a bed and nails thing, dude. So
Oh, yeah, I seen him.
yeah, every night it was just like him psyching himself up, and there was always this little something leading up to it that just kept the whole tour interesting. So I was like, well, here comes the circus. One night there was like a python, like was it in Houston or some
Houston
shit?
had like
python in the venue,
performers, and it was a fucking vibe, man. It was beautiful.
It was
Like
poppin', bro.
we were just like looking around, like what is going on? And then you know what? Something in my mind was just like, lean into the shit. So we go up there, and I'm up there with the fucking
Oh,
snare
yeah, I
and
saw that.
shit, and like,
I'm
oh
like
yeah,
up the green
we're
room
doing
and
this,
this like
like
being constricted. I'm like, what the fuck?
heavy motherfucker too. I'm
are
like,
we?
damn,
Yeah.
like, yeah, it was cool.
Crazy.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. So you went on tours, you brought it back home. So what's the most Corpus thing that's ever happened during a show or while you were on the road,
It's Corpus
or a
thing.
Rob Sound thing,
Any
Ooh.
show or with this particular
Ooh.
tour?
whatever you can think
Okay,
of.
there was a one particular show. I think we were opening up for a beer factory or something. We're opening up. This is a national show, and some dude was like on the verge of kicking out, being kicked out. And
Right.
He like ran up to us on stage. He was like, "Hey, they're kicking me out." And we're like, "Fuck, are we supposed to do?" It was weird how he saw us as his savior. You know, it was like,
Keep me
what, bro?
keep me in the
Like,
show. Like,
I gotta get
what?
my amp off stage, dog. Fuck. Got time for that shit?
Who's it like? I think it was Keith Richards or something. That guy, he pulled out his guitar and he hit the
Oh,
fan that
dude,
came out.
yeah.
That was funny, man. When you're far from home, what part of Corpus do you carry with you into every venue?
Let you take that one, brother.
Oof. Man. Oh, that's tough. I don't know how to answer that.
I'll say, from my perspective, because I'm, from Robstown, all right? But
Yeah,
I've been
yeah,
coming into
yeah.
Corpus all my life and shit, so Corpus is like a second home. It's practically just a bigger bit, honestly. But what I carry with me as far as, every night's just like the attitude, I grew up on the west side, bro. It ain't suburbia, so
Yeah.
you kind of got to move a certain way out there to make sure, you're good and people respect you and shit. And I feel like I bring that on stage with me everywhere I
That's
go,
cool. Right
Yeah,
on.
I think mine's a bit similar. Anybody who knows me here, like in downtown, I've worked a few different places around here, and I guess you would say like I have a little following, or at least people who like know of me, or you know.
Mm.
I think that's what I carry into every city. Just the being open and wanting to connect with others and wanting to network with others, wanting to just vibe and like see how people are doing, see how they're feeling, and that's always been a thing on stage for us too, man. Like we don't really script a lot of like what we say on stage.
Mhm.
We kind of just go with the flow, and it's ad libbed, and I kind of just feel the crowd out. I will say, like when we played in other cities, there was a lot of that,
Yeah.
but it worked great.
Oh,
And I was
cool.
like, okay, at least I've learned that much from here in my hometown.
Yeah.
That like anywhere I go, like I'm gonna be able to at least represent in that way, or like take what I've learned here and like do that there, and
Yeah.
it works. It works. Yeah.
Bro, when you had that white jacket last time, bro, you were making me sweat, dog.
Ooh.
I'm glad you didn't wear it today because I'm feeling kind of chill right now.
it gets hot on stage. Yeah.
Damn, man. What's one challenge of being a metal band from Corpus that people outside the city don't realize?
That's just being in Corpus. Like we're going
Yeah.
back on that, and again, it's
Yeah,
a
no,
knock
it's
on
all good,
Corpus.
dude.
It's just like
You
and-
touched on it, man. There's,
Yeah.
Even now, man, there's people that act like they're friends with you, and even like sometimes I don't even realize it. Sometimes I get word from others that are either in our circle
yeah.
or like outside that are just kind of just mutual friends that hear all of the the BS and all the
Yeah, all the
whatever's
chatter,
going on. And
gossip, all that stuff. Yeah.
yeah. And it's just like sometimes it'll hit me. I'm like, oh, these fucking dudes are on my friends list right
Hey,
now too,
that's
and
it.
they're supporting and they're commenting. Fuck yeah, you're doing amazing, and they're talking shit behind your back,
Oh,
like,
nice.
like, and it's like that times 100 for all of the metal bands in Corpus. You know what I mean?
Yay.
Like,
It's almost like then no wonder there's a lot of anger that goes out in our music. You know what I
right,
mean?
right, right. But I think it helps. I mean, for us, it's helped us. It's helped me. Just I'm used to it.
Mm.
After a certain point, it doesn't phase you anymore, and it's like
Yeah,
pour the fucking gasoline
grow
on this
that
fire.
callus.
Like, I don't give a
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
for
we
sure.
usually try to be like the bigger person, the bigger,
Yeah,
and we still try to show love. We'll share bands on
Yeah.
our stories, and if we're working with them, we'll promote them and stuff. Put our people on. We'll say, "Hey, come check out this killer bill or
Yeah.
whatever." But I've been known to like slap with disrespect out motherfuckers. So
Mhm.
yeah,
don't think just because we're posting you that you can still
yeah.
Of course,
like
man.
shit sweet over here.
Yeah, yeah. So, man, now for the music heads listening, let's get into the sound itself.
Cool.
Uh, which song or riff ended up changing the direction of Zombie King the most, even if fans didn't notice it at first?
It's a good one.
The question was which song?
Yeah, song or riff ended up changing the direction of Zombie King the most, even if fans didn't notice at first.
I think recording the first EP forced us to adapt with little to no time, and it also brought something out of us that was just um, it brought out like it forced us to grow. It forced us to be a better version of us, um, and there's kind of like different little phases, different eras at this point. We've been doing this like 10, 11 years, at least us two have
Yeah.
together. And I would say bigger than that, I think, and even to this day, because we hear it at shows all the time, I think Exposed would be the song that shifted everything and pretty much showed us like what we can do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. What's up, real quick? Nick Lopez, what's up, dog? Much love to Zombie King and the CCOGs. Thanks, man.
What's up, man?
He's gonna be with us tomorrow. He's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
guest co-hosting tomorrow with Marcos Leal.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. When I heard that y'all have to scrap like almost all of that first album
Yeah.
and come up with it in how many weeks? 2 weeks?
Less now 6 days, bro.
Dang, less than a week, man.
Yeah.
That is tough, dude. Wow. I would say that in itself would be a change. You know what I'm saying?
It was tough, man. And
damn,
yeah,
that's hard, dude.
and you're talking like 6-7 days or whatever, but majority of that has to be the music being laid down.
Exactly.
So I'm like in between that, like trying to find ways to
you have to have stuff in storage already.
and it's not complete yet.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't put ideas down to something that's gonna be torn apart and like,
Right,
so
right.
it was a learning experience, man.
Man,
but-
we're on a label at a time too, so
Yeah.
yeah, we're
Time
signed to
crunch.
Payment Entertainment, and there's a lot of pressure, and it's like, yeah.
What up,
it's crazy
B?
time script, yeah.
Belinda Rejas. Hello, Zombie King on
Bell.
Facebook. Thanks a lot for joining on the chat, you
Oh, yeah.
guys. What happy accident or studio equipment ended up becoming part of your signature sound?
The accident.
There was a point where one of the cabs stopped, like
Oh,
crapped out on us, right?
dude,
Was it
yeah,
Reveling
it
or
was an
EP?
amp. One of shout out fucking Robert Beltonan.
Hell yeah.
One of his amps, I was using like I think it was a 6505. It just died.
Crapped
Like
out, man.
first day, hey, time check guitars. Turn on the amp, blew up. What
Oh,
the fuck?
shoot.
So we had to improvise, and I can't remember what we used. It might have been fuck, I don't know. Another cool amp, but it changed the tone a little bit, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
worked for what we were doing. So
Changed the tone, so it was the tone you didn't want.
not that I didn't
Like, on
want
the
it,
app
but
or
it
like-
was, no, it's just because you
Dang.
gotta mix shit. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay,
So
okay,
it was
yeah.
a different, like it altered the mix.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well now we gotta use this amp, and it sounds different than what we were going for, but now we gotta figure out how to blend it to make it work.
Dang.
And we made it work. So
Wow, man, that's amazing, dude. Wow. What's a non-metal influence that sneaks its way into your music when people least expect it?
You started.
man, I think there's so many, bro. Like that's so fun fact about me is I don't listen to that much. Like I don't listen to many contemporary metal bands.
Same.
Oh.
Same.
Very little that I follow. I think it might be a subconscious thing. Like I
Mm.
don't want to be too influenced by other, things like
Interesting.
other shit going on. And we heard this from Rob's Metalworks a couple weeks ago when we did the interview, and he said that ZombieKing has its own sound, and that's why he really fucks with us.
Mm.
And I think a lot of that's attributed to the fact that I'm not listening to metal 24/7.
Wow.
If a band that I follow drops a record, then I'm gonna check it out. But for the most part, bro, I'm listening to like pop music or fucking drill music. I'm listening to just good just good time shit. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, you shared a
Being too
story and it had
influenced.
Wiz Khalifa or something just recently.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Like that's not even metal itself, you know?
Yeah.
It's cool, man. Yeah. So speaking of sound and performance, we got a big show coming up. Real quick into the camera, if you can, if you want to talk about the show or say something about the show, real quick.
Yeah,
Wanna do that?
definitely. This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this Black Friday, November 28th, we are doing Brewster Street Ice House. It is a co-headliner with Shattered Sun and ZombieKing. Yeah, the tickets are on sale online. You can use the discount code ZK all day to get a Black Friday discount. Yeah, we're bringing heavy hitters to the stage, man. We've been working on this one for I guess close to like two or 3 months,
Yeah.
and it all fell into place. And yeah, we're coming off of our tour. Shattered celebrating their 10-year anniversary
yeah.
of Hope Within Hatred.
Dope album.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a big deal, bro. It's a big deal. The 10-year anniversary of their record, Hope Within Hatred. It it set them on a trajectory to accomplish so many things and find success in their band through all these years. It's a big deal for them, and it's a big deal for us because we're co-headlining this bitch. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like we're not no special guest, no opening act, and that's not. I'm not on it. I feel like I always got to preface like, hey, I'm not talking shit about nobody because.
Nah.
But it is
People
what it
think
is.
it that
though.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they
is
just
what it
do.
is.
They
Like
don't-
we're co-headlining this, and it's a big deal for us as well.
Yeah.
And we're proud to, because we've been paying our dues here for a while, bro.
Yes, sir.
And it feels good to finally be in the position to be like a strong supporting, as co-headliner on a big fucking. This is a massive event for the region, for regional
rock
bands.
and rock and metal acts don't really get to play much at Brewster Street Ice House. And I'm not,
Especially if you're an original band.
Yeah, I'm just being straight up. Just being honest. So it's a big deal for us in that regard. Like we had to fight to get to that point, to even get on that stage a couple of years back. I think this is our third time returning, right? It's gonna be our third time playing Brewster's, and each time we're there, I'm just like, we're gonna one up the last time. We're gonna do it even bigger this time. Somebody's got to notice eventually, man. Corpus Christi, wake the fuck up. We are on Brewster Street stage. We're doing this damn thing. So yeah, I don't know. I'm
Friday
gonna
night, man.
That's
Come party
awesome,
out
man.
Friday
Yeah,
night.
dude, that's like a milestone, bro. Because you play around here, you play in these little places, and something big like that, dude,
Yeah.
that's big, man. Like especially for local bands. I've been in bands before too, like in the '90s, the early 2000s. Played at the Zone, freaking all these other places, and just to have a big stage and a big crowd, dude, that's amazing, man. It's like a feat for you guys.
Yeah.
Man, what's something longtime fans will notice you're doing differently this time?
I think just the new record itself, bro. We heard from dozens of people that one thing that I heard that I found interesting was I heard this from so many people. They said I'm listening to ZombieKing, but it doesn't feel like I'm listening to ZombieKing. But they say that, but they mean that in a good way.
They're all the way from like the
Yeah.
day one. Like they see all of the growth, and they see like almost like different people on stage.
Wow.
We're still there, but it even hits me sometimes. I'm like, we're so like used to doing this now that it's like it's not as much effort anymore. I'm not saying we're not giving 110% up there, because we are.
Yeah, yeah.
And Lord knows, like the shit I'm dealing with, at least like health wise and physically,
Oh, wow.
like I am up there like fucking breaking my body to do this.
Oh,
That's how
so-
much I love it. You know what I mean?
Crazy, bro.
And but we're a polished version of what those young guys were, you know.
That's cool, man. All right, the final stretch. Let's look forward. What's one thing coming up that fans don't expect? Something that feels like a new chapter for ZombieKing.
Just the forward progression in its entirety, man. I mean the book's still being written, right? But we plan to tour heavily next month for sure, especially next year, which kind of almost next month.
Yeah.
But next year, Yeah, dude. Like I said, going on tour really opened our eyes because we've played out of town here and there, but we've never done a full on Texas run in these major cities and these
Yeah.
badass venues. Meeting the people we met, doing the networking that we did. Like I said, McAllen, that shit opened our eyes,
man,
bro. And
yeah.
it's like, man, there's a whole fucking just
Audience out there.
audience out here that like, and they don't know us, bro. Like when we go to these other places, they just know us as we present ourselves. There's these
Right,
fools in this
yeah.
metal band. They're sick
We
as
got
fuck.
rid of 'em.
ZombieKing, you know. Here it's like, you know, people know us from this, from that. Motherfuckers that went to school with us, whatever the case may be, right? So I feel like stepping out where people don't know us, it's a different kind of appreciation.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because we're out there doing the damn thing, and we're good at what we do.
Yeah.
And like Juan said, we're polished versions of the kids that started this shit. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like we're hitting our prime right now, in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally,
Especially,
musically, artistically.
Songwriting.
Yeah.
I will say if we wanted us to answer like what can all the fans expect. There was a jump between Dead to Life and The Reveling. And Exposed and all of that in between. There was a big jump and all of the fans felt it. They noticed it. There's gonna be another one. All of the stuff that we're writing right now, there's so much. We're more intentional. We're more confident. We're actually just like, hey, we've arrived, and now we're gonna top everything that we've done in the past.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think are there any collaborations or features or creative partnerships you're excited about or even exploring? Because it seems like you feel like the next play is touring, right?
yeah.
Obviously, you get your sound out there, and you're talking about networking. Do you feel like collaborating with another bandmate or something would help that? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely open up
Yeah.
collaborations moving forward.
And there's a few people that come to mind now that you say that, and there are people that we've made connections with in like the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. Oh, right,
So,
right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you think about social media marketing, like even Instagram, you can add somebody as a collaborator.
Yeah.
You got a whole group of people that following them.
For sure.
It seems like that could be something to think about. That's cool, man. So, lastly, what's one goal for 2025 that scares you in a good way?
For 2025,
Yeah. Or 2026. Oh
for
my
next
God.
year,
Dude,
it's-
yeah,
yeah.
2026.
scares us in a good way. I guess just the growth, man. Because it's kind of. I don't know if it's scary. It can be scary doing new shit. You know what I mean? And especially taking risks, like going on tour, bro. It's not as simple as like, hey man, we got these shows booked. Let's fucking hit the road. Like, dude, it's very tedious planning, a lot of hard work,
Yeah.
sacrifice. And like Juan said, it's like there was this whole fucking 3 or 4 month build up just to make sure the tour was ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then getting through the tour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess.
It was a good test run right here. If
Cool.
you asked me this a couple months ago, I would say, man, putting it all together and actually getting on the road and touring would be scary as fuck. Now
man.
I'm like, we know what we got to do.
And we know
So
we
we're
can
ready
do it.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick. So last thing, what's your message to the Corpus Christi fans who have supported you from day one?
Man. I even have a few coming in mind too. Thank you guys for toughing it out with us. There might have been a few stretches there where like it took forever to get to that first point where like we're recording the first EP, and I feel like we were doing a lot of the grinding and the fucking like playing the shows and trying to get on the big touring bills and paying our dues, man. But all the people that have stuck with us through all of that, man, thank you guys for believing. Because there have been a lot of points in all of that where we've even like butted heads about like we're doing this damn thing, but what's coming of it, or like like we're not seeing the fruits of our labor. And I think all of those people coming to the shows and giving us that support, it pushed us into pretty much just like shaking all that off and like, hey man, don't let the bad voices get to you, man. Like you guys are doing some great shit and you guys are doing it right, and y'all have gifts that y'all need to share with the world. So
yeah, man, there's a lot of bandwagon people who they won't fuck with anything until they see the masses are fucking with it. You know what I mean? So all our supporters, bro, that have been around since the very beginning, like we just said, like that's a luxury. That's a privilege to have that, because that's not just given lightly. And we appreciate y'all. We fucking love y'all, and we love Corpus despite the little.
I'm just being real, man.
But
with
real shit though.
whatever-
We love where we come from. We
yeah.
love our people.
Yep.
Yeah.
and we love to do this.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
So,
that's that's part of the reason why I do this podcast, man. I want to see, I want people to see real.
mhm.
That's why I do it live too, because I want people to see real reactions
Yeah.
and who's real out there, you know.
Yes, sir.
So, anyways, that's ZombieKing, you guys. Go catch them live at Brewster Street Ice House on November 28th. You don't want to miss this show. These dudes are putting their all in there, changing their their sound and just morphing into better and better and better bandmates. Thank you guys for coming through, and thank you for everyone listening.
Thank you.
This is the Corpus Christi Originals podcast, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for having us, man.